Welcome to my kitchen. I am not that person. Just need to come in. Let's just come in. Hey everyone, welcome to my kitchen. My hair's just having its own little moment, so we're letting it just live for a second. I just got home from work. I'm gross, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. TMI, I'm probably getting my period because my boobs are really hurting, so we're just keeping things loose, keeping things free. And I just want to say welcome to my kitchen. This video goes out to my good friend Bailey, who I just got off the phone with, and coincidentally she asked, when are you gonna put tours on your videos of your place? And I was like, girl, one step ahead of you. Literally after I get off this phone call, I am doing that. So this is where we're at. This is what we're doing. I'm not gonna be that YouTuber or Instagrammer. That can't stand those people that, you know, they're like, so everyone's been asking me what kind of gummy bears I eat. I'm not that person. No one's asked me for my kitchen tour. People have been curious about certain aspects, which I'm excited to finally share, but no one's like, oh my God, what is that sponge that you use? No, but I'm gonna show you anyway because I care. I'm so excited to bring you this video. This video is actually sponsored by me and my bank account. If only Home Depot, whatever it is, sponsored it, they did not. Everything was, you know, bought, done with my own change. So it's really sponsored by my job. Make sure you hit subscribe and like if you like it because I need more money. So I've been teasing this video for a while. I've been so excited to film it. If you've watched my stories, you've watched just my life in general, you know I've built myself this other sort of space to store my pots and my pans. It's a DIY, it's simple, it's cheap, it's easy. I want to show you, and I did want to put this in the whole video, but it was a long ass video. It will be my next video though, so stay tuned if you want to see it. I will show you what it looks like, and the next video I will show you how to make it, because the way I talk and everything, it's gonna be another long one. So without further ado, if you want to see my pretty minimal studio sort of kitchen, which I'm very fortunate was a very beautiful size, then you're gonna want to keep watching. See you in the next shot. So this is the door, and when you open it, you enter my kitchen. So on the left hand side when you first enter is my fridge. I mean, it's not rocket science, it's a fridge. I don't have magnets or anything that you'll understand very soon when you finally see my whole tour of my apartment. It's very minimal. I like it white, I like it clean. I don't have naked pictures of myself on the fridge like my mom does at her house. Of kid. No, that sounds really pedophilic. Of me as a child. But I don't have my naked self here. No. I'm also not gonna pretend that, oh my God, you guys, you came on a really bad day. I don't have any food. Because I never have food in here. And it's because I cook in advance. I buy and then I cook, and then it's probably always empty. That's just my style. Also, when you see this tour, I was gonna be that person, oh, let me just fill the fruits up and let me fill these nuts up so it looks like everything's full. No, this is a real life representation where we're at. Some things need refilling, some things don't. But welcome to my fridge. I'll show you inside because it's pretty fucking organized. I like to keep my fruits and vegetables up here. So we're running out of everything, as you can see, which I said. Spinach, nearly done. 1 avocado, nearly done. This usually isn't in here, but usually there's vegetables in this box. And there's fruits in this one, and there's always apples that are cold ready to go. Keep pasteurized eggs. I've learned they're the best ones for you. Over here we're eating salmon tonight, so that's just ready to go. Some spinach at the back, some yogurt, some sweet potatoes and broccoli. I don't usually keep my water jug in the fridge, but I didn't want it on the counter for the video, so it's in here. Also inundated with these drinks. I was gifted them. Thank you, Justin. They're actually really nice, so it's really cool. Here, you'd actually be surprised to learn what's in here. Such random things. So we start with some coconut, so we use that for bliss balls and things like that. I also have squeezed lemons because they actually go really well in the garbage disposal. It makes it smell very lemony. And I have a face roller because it's good to keep that cold. So it goes in the fridge. Condiments, there's some medicine, some ginger garlic sort of situation. My friends bring their own hot sauces over because I don't have any. This is my coconut aminos. If you are allergic or you don't do soy, seriously, it's the best thing for you. It tastes like teriyaki soy sauce, but it's really good for you. Some rosé, because you know you always need a drink on hand. And this is actually freshly squeezed lemon juice, so that just can go on salads or whatever. So it's ready to go. Always have coriander, cilantro on hand as well. In the freezer. A piece of salmon, or I prefer my produce to be fresh, but you know, it's nice to have it on hand. If you know me, you always know I have frozen fruit here, especially frozen bananas, but of course everything is color coordinated too. We have some pineapple, we have some mango, we have some blueberries, some ice, because you know. Fun fact, you probably know it, I only learned it very recently, that alcohol, like vodka, doesn't freeze. So it's so easy to keep it cool and just keep it in the freezer ready to go. I also always have frozen vegetables on hand because they're just so easy in case of emergency. And some fun little healthy banana ice cream. It's like nice cream, but you can actually buy it, so I don't have to make it. Dairy-free cheese, some popsicle things that I made. Oh, that's empty. And I also always keep a frozen water bottle on hand. So in the summertime when it's like really hot, I like to go to bed with it. I just like sleep with it because I'm like lonely. Because it's like cold and it's like really nice. And this is a little box of like, there's nothing in it right now because I ate it all, but like I could put, if I have a sweet treat, I'll just put it in here. It's like, you know, portion control. Anyway, this has been a very long fridge tour. Up here, I keep like some chopping boards and like this Lazy Susan, which is the coolest, beautiful thing ever. If you've watched my earlier videos like from a year ago when I moved in, a lot of space, a lot of storage, not readily accessible. So we utilize what we can because we're very short. Here's my stove and a little drawer set over here. So this top one is where I keep, this is not organized at all, but you know, salad tossers, some tongs, peelers, some whisks, jar openers. Over here, I keep all your wrap things, you know, your cling wrap. You've got baking paper, press and seal, which I'm obsessed with. I don't use it enough, but you know, I love it, the idea of it. Foil and some sandwich bags are there. And over here are just some glass containers from my grandmother and some more serving utensils from my Norma. We're up to my favorite cupboard. I'm gonna cry. I'm not, it's like ridiculous. Shit, I should have brought, I need to go get my stool because I can't reach it. I'll be right back. Okay, this is her. This is my cupboard. You ready? Oh, labeled heaven is what I call her. I don't, but you know, it could be. So let's start at the top real quickly. It's a Lazy Susan of my common medicines. This is my chronic fatigue stuff I keep up here. I also have cacao powder, coconut sugar, a miscellaneous box because you know that's how you have to keep the chocolate and the random stuff away from you, so that goes up there. This section over here has got, you know, your nuts, some oats, some dates, and behind there is some little surprises. So some like healthy sort of pastas, all different kinds are in there. There's a health foods one in there, so that's got some flaxseed, nutritional yeast, those sort of things. And this is your baking sort of almond meal. A lot of my things have scoops, as you can see. That does, but right now there's different types of coconut flour, almond meal in there, so you know, we're keeping it packaged. The Lazy Susan usually has peanut butter and my honey here too. Rice malt syrup, we've got some ghee, and this is just like powders for like your smoothies, acai, there's some spirulina and there's some camu, quinoa, some rice. This one, I love this, like little racks, everything is the same brand. Coconut oil out the back, pepper over there. We've got some coriander, I believe, some rosemary, cinnamon, because duh, delicious. Some salt. I use these probably three the most. The cumin seeds, cumin powder, I'm obsessed with, and the turmeric. And then we've got our oils here. So that's some olives, some coconut, and that is canola. Over here, we just have some chia seeds and granola. Homemade, putting the video right here. I understand it's very sad that I'm obsessed with this cupboard. But like, me and my label maker had the best day. Underneath the cupboard of just glory is a little countertop, and we've got our drawers. So this is just like cutlery, standard, some chopsticks, straws, and the lemon squeezer. So there's all the wooden stuff, including your wooden spoons that, not yours, but mine, that I eat with, and some like cheese knives. I got it in Byron Bay, it's so beautiful. And I have a lot of baby forks because I love to eat with just baby forks and baby spoons. This one used to be where my pots and pans were, but now, because it has a new home, which you'll see soon, I have more storage for like containers and the big pot, and some smaller chopping boards going there. This one is just miscellaneous now. It's a mess, don't judge it. It's got like NutriBullet, it's got some measuring cups and some strainers, just random shit. Don't judge it. Can we just agree that we all have a messy drawer? No matter where we are, we all have a messy drawer. So that is mine. Don't judge me. So then we have this little section up here, which is like a really nice little thing. I wanted to keep it clean as much as possible. I've just added this new plant. Her name is Rain. She says thrive. She's doing very well. She's thriving. I usually have some lemons and some anything that needs to be ripened, which is usually just avocados. We only have 2 of each at this point in time. And the lemons I don't use, I just take it and juice it in the fridge, that thing you saw. Now, there's one thing that I just don't like about this kitchen, one of the many things. The under the sink wasn't done efficiently. That, you know, you can get like under the sink storage, like drawers and stuff. Well, I have a garbage disposal weird thing that pops out of one place, and then the sink like drainage stuff is on another side. So you don't even have a side to just like organize. So it's not the way I'd like it, but we do what we can do. So it's a little cupboard. I keep some tea towels and microfiber cloths there. Just some paper, and this is the drawer of like random shit. So there's oils and bags and my gloves, and this is actually just for vegetables, this scrub. So my sweet potatoes and stuff, how I scrub it. This is my cleaning product. Stay tuned, because I just ordered new cleaning products and I got a text today saying it's on its way. I can't wait to show you because I'm very excited about it. Way too excited. Like, I know this is the excitement level and I'm like here, and that's like not necessary for cleaning products, but that's where I am. This is my plant food. I really do try and take care of the plants. Like, I really have a whole like container for them, and this is in case I blow something up. I'm very lucky to have a dishwasher in my place. I use it every now and then, not all the time, but yeah, bless. It's mini, it's nice, it's small, it's handy. And my NutriBullet is usually the only thing that I leave out on the counter because I use it readily and I just don't know where else to put it. So kind of just lives there. Oh, and here, I don't use cookbooks or have them really, but I have this. It was an ebook. I bought it off Christy Swadling. She's a YouTuber, Instagrammer, and she's fucking amazing. Such an inspiration. I printed the ebook and I have it there, and it's just such great like little ideas. They're really quick, they're really simple, and they're really delicious. So I highly recommend it. I will put her stuff here. Now this cupboard. If you saw my vlogs like a year ago when I moved in, I couldn't open this door past here because this like blind situation was like in the way, and the same went for the other side. Like, I could literally open to there, which doesn't utilize anything. I've since got it fixed as much as it can, so it, you know, stops here, but we still now have access at least to this cupboard. So this is where obviously I keep my plates and my glasses. So my coconut bowls are up here, extra like bowls. Everything is a pack of 6 except for the mugs. I only have 2 mugs. I've lived here for a year, haven't used them once because I don't drink tea or coffee. Before we move on to this cupboard, let me just show you my mini bar, which I just realized doesn't even have alcohol in it. So the rosé and the vodka's in the fridge and freezer, but usually I have like at least a red wine or something, but I don't. So meh. So this is it. It's like a little mini thing that I bought actually for the bathroom, but it didn't fit. So it ended up fitting right here. And it was stupid to return because I ended up paying $3 with all these discounts. So I was like, I'll keep it. The margarita mix. There's a mini like Patron, mini Jack Daniels. I usually have some potatoes, sweet potatoes in here, which I finished yesterday, so they're gone. And this is where I just keep my mason jars and things, and some extra little vitamins. I haven't tried this brand yet. I was given it. It looks really good and I'm really excited to try, so I'll let you know if you're interested. Okay, let's start with the top. It's pretty organized as well, not as much, but there's some extra NutriBullet. There's a tea up there that Natalie left. 2 bowls, mixing and serving more so. Some almond milk. There's lots of vegetable and chicken stock in this like row. This is amazing. This is I get from Trader Joe's, and you just make your own falafel. It took me a while to master it, but it's really good. It's just like a powder. It's really easy. This is kind of like the section of from this cupboard where I've got leftovers. I'll put it here. So like leftover dates, leftover oats, some lentils. I've never had soup in my life. I have no idea why I bought that, but I did. This is again pretty organized. I haven't tried this tuna, but my beautiful second mom Norma gave it to me. I have to try it. Some tahini, some rice malt syrup, coconut milk. There's some beans and black beans and diced tomatoes. This is the snack cupboard. I'm like really high right now. I'm on a ladder. I really don't usually have stuff in there because I don't have self-control. So if I have like a snack, like some crackers, they're pretty gone pretty fast. But what I do have, and they kind of stay, oh, I'm falling. Oh God. What I do tend to have in here is popcorn. I went through a phase where I was obsessed. I haven't been obsessed since, so kind of just lives there now. But it's good to have on hand. Oh, let me show you this before we get into the last part. This was here when I moved in. Such a handy little invention. It becomes a table. So you just pull it up, and then there's this like thing that you just plug in, and then suddenly I have a table. Now, I don't ever have a chair and sit here or anything, but it's like very handy when you're, you know, cooking and you need more space or whatever. It's like super handy. I love it so much. And I love that you can put it down because otherwise it's just in the way. Now for the final part, I want to show you my pots and pans and my DIY. Oh, I'm so excited. Like, this took me a while to do, and it took me like so long to come up with the concept of where to put them because I didn't want to display my pots and pans out here. I didn't like them in the drawer touching. I was literally, actually, I was like on the phone with my mom one day, and I was literally like, I'm gonna knock down this part in here, and I'm gonna saw out this, and then put this here. And it was a whole thing, but I was like, am I allowed to do that? Obviously no. And then I came up with this idea, and this is genius. Well, it's not genius, but whatever. It's very simple. So on the back of this door is, I've just put some racks, and this is where the lids stand. Obviously this one doesn't match, and you'll see why in a second. And like, you know, we all have our layers, and then it has the ability to, like, you know, add more if you want. This is where I keep my bin. That was the only hesitation I had. I was like, it's pretty close. I do actually clean my bin, and I do change the bag pretty regularly, and there's no usually any food in there. But, you know, if I'm worried, I will, like, wash it before I use it. So this is where my pots and pans are. So what I did was I added a tension rod. Watch the next video. You'll see I had a lot of problem with these rings. I had to go back and forth and try and find new ones and blah, blah, blah. I ended up buying them off Amazon. And then I also bought some S hooks to just hook the stuff on. So it ended up being perfect. It fits like a fucking glove. And I also added this shelf for extra protection. And I just added some 2 brackets there, and obviously drilled way too high. Don't look there, but you know it's my work when there's one mistake. So that's it. And then that's just it. I'm just gonna end this here. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see how I created this, like, you know, pots and pans DIY, so simple, so easy, so affordable, and I'm obsessed with it. It dries, it's like, it's perfect. Then watch my next video that will be out next week. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit subscribe and like, support my channel so that I can be sponsored by Home Depot. Have any questions, comment them below, and I will see you next week. Bye.